Hey there, you guys. I didn't realize till I was editing today's video that I did not film an intro. I just jumped right to it and didn't even tell you guys hello. So hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi there, I'm Izzy and this is my house. And today in today's video, I worked on getting the closet in the twins room cleaned out, reorganized, brought a shelf in here, and did some cleaning. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Hope you like it. I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Have a great week, you guys. Bye. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the cabinet that's gonna come out. This cabinet will come out. This holds a lot of my baking stuff. I use this room for a catch-all, throw it all. So that metal shelf will cover this whole wall. And then all the spices, of course, will be in the doors. Won't have to worry about it. So that metal shelf can hold my extra mixers. You just name it. That's my vacuum sealer. Bottom shelf can be used for paint, extra soaps, drinks. So all of this will be off the floor, out of the way, and a more functional laundry room than what it is now. So here we go. Of course, that first clip was filmed before we had built the doors, and now that's been done. So most of the spices have been taken out and put on the doors. You'll see a clip of that towards the end. So now I just had to go in here and take some things out, sort out what could be donated, what needed to be thrown away, and just kind of make it easier for me to get everything moved around and not have to step on a bunch of clutter, because that's what it had just turned into. Doing projects and stuff. We have the shipping container, and it's just across the yard, but the doors are a booger because they seal. They're hard to open. I can do it, no problem, but opening and closing it, and then to be quite honest, it's a mess in the container. And that in itself is going to be a whole weekend job. We did take a few things out there. I did grab a few containers to bring in, but it was just a quick in and out. So for convenience reasons, I use this laundry room for stuff like the extra supplies for projects that we do around the house instead of having to go across the yard, especially, when it's freezing cold or like today, it's pouring down rain. I don't have to get out there and all of that to go find or put away what I need. I just bring it here into the laundry room. So this is a great space. It's a large space. It is larger than the laundry room I had in our house in Indiana, which is nice. We are able to have our washer and dryer in here, as well as the refrigerator that came with the house. I don't think I showed this right away, but if you're new here, the refrigerator from the house, when we purchased it, we put in here for our secondary, mostly because we do entertain quite a bit, and we use that for backstock of drinks and the freezer space for anything we need for when we have family gatherings or little parties. So I'm going to get this room cleaned out, and then I'm going to transition over into what we call the twins room. And that's where I have my backstock of my couponing. I still do some couponing. I don't do as much as I used to do because I'm trying to use up what we have. And I do share it. I share it with family that needs it, my kids, parent, whoever needs it. I always say when one of my kids come home, what do you need? Go in there and grab it. Body washes. There's, laundry soap. I don't hoard it for just ourselves. I do share it amongst the family. And I don't mind because I usually buy it, well below the retail price. And it's something that I enjoy. And, if I can help my kids save a buck here or there, then that's what I'm going to do. So here is that space. As you can see, that shelf has been in there since we moved in the house, and it is just a mess. I've got extra sheets. That's Piper's dress from one of her Disney trips. It's just, extra pillows. So I'm going to make a pretty good sized mess here. And it kind of made me laugh because it's like Mary Poppins bag. Things just kept coming out and coming out and coming out. But it worked out in the end. And I still need to do some more work in there. I've got to find I had some vacuum bags for stuff when we moved. But because they were kind of thrown around, tossed around during the move itself, they ripped or the hole got popped into them. So I need to go out and buy some more bags. They do sell them at the Dollar Tree, but the ones I ordered off of Amazon seem to have worked rather well. So I'm going to invest in some more of those and use those for my quilts. I do have several quilts for my bed, and that will help clean up this space some more. I don't want to use both of those bookshelves in there for that stuff. I'd like to have room for our son. He is an avid reader and he prefers paperback, so I want to make sure that he's got space in there for his books as well as anything else that he needs to store. This room will get a makeover. His girlfriend came over, 2-3 weeks ago, and I asked her if she would like to help me redo his room so that he's comfortable in the space and feels like it's, his room. So, and here we go. I was able to get that out of the closet. We had to push the bed all the way over on its side, just about. I just didn't want to have to take everything off and disassemble that rack. Now this rack is nice because it's on rollers. And this is one that I got from work many years ago when they were redoing the downstairs. They had it outside for the trash. I called my husband. I said, get over here. And we brought it home. So it was used at the hospital I work at. And I've had it for probably, 18 years now. It's a really good shelf. And then we get it in here and I couldn't get it to fit. So I had to, right there next to the wash machine, there was the pan that we used at our house up in Indy. Because our washer and dryer was upstairs, we had it in the pan in case anything busted. I moved that out and I just slid everything over and it fit just fine. I was just like, I'm done. I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. I was not happy. Outfit change because it got hot. And I'm just going to go through and rearrange and try to condense some of this stuff down. My biggest backstock on the shelf is going to be the laundry soaps and stuff because that's really, that's expensive. So anytime I can get a really good deal on laundry soap, I do purchase a good bit of that. Dish soap, same thing. When you get into buying like the Dawn Power washes and stuff, they usually Dollar General. Most of this is going to be Dollar General shopping because they do have the best deals when you go, on the weekends. So I just reorganized some of that to get it to fit better. And then I can utilize those bottom two shelves for some backstock, crock pot that I need. I'd like to get a few more shelves cleaned off, use up some of that stuff and have more shelving for some things. I originally had wanted to have a microwave in here. We don't use it too often, so it wasn't, a big deal. And it's a full, the microwave that we have is a full size. It's supposed to be like under the, what do you call those? Hood range. It's supposed to be one of those kind of over the stove microwaves. And we didn't want to use it. Well, we can't really use it because we've got cabinets over our stovetop, and we didn't want to take those cabinets out because we do use them. Maybe eventually we will, but for the time being, they're fine. We use them for Piper's. Wait, I think that's where I store all my baking dishes, my small glass pans and stuff for baking. So, and there we go. Those are the two shelves that I moved into the closet. The white one was one that was in Piper's room. It was real wobbly. So we put some screws in it, tightened it up. It's a lot better, especially when it's got that one next to it. That's just an IKEA bookshelf, the one on the right. I'd like to get some more of those. I need to make a trip to Atlanta, as much as I hate to go there. That's where I took the door off the frame. And so now I'm going to have to get in here and clean this bed off. Got to get all of this back in here. But good thing is, a lot of the king size stuff, like the sheets, they're old ones. I'm giving those to my parents because they don't fit my bed anymore. So those will go to my mom and dad. And I won't have to box or worry about putting those in there. That rug has to go in the trash. I thought we had thrown that away a long time ago. We had it laid down when we first moved in, and there was just so much rain, and the orange mud just ruined it. So we'll go out there and throw it in the trash truck and get that off here soon. We knocked the bed off the risers. I've got 2 sets of risers on this bed so my boys can get into it comfortably because they're both 6'4". And it got knocked over and messed up. So, yeah, that's my next project, is sorting this junk out. So when I talked to Zach about the bedroom, he's fine with me painting it white and doing blue accents. I'm going to take out all of Don's drag racing stuff and really kind of make this more of Zach's space so that, he feels like he's not there as a guest, but, this is his space, his room. So I think I'll move most of that probably into my office. I'll have to take out the china cabinet. I'm guessing I'll move that into the sitting room off the dining room and use it there where I've got the black cabinet right now, and find a new home for the cabinet, the black cabinet. I was thinking I might, I'm really debating on getting rid of the china cabinet or the hutch in the living room. It's just so big. And I think it would really open up that space in there and not make the living room seem so crowded. It's a large living room, don't get me wrong. And it is not crowded, but it's just so big. And I love to decorate it, but I wouldn't miss it if it was gone either. So it didn't cost, it was only $10. And then I used the black paint that we had for Piper's room to paint it. So I don't have a lot of money invested into it. It is a pretty heavy, solid piece. But I don't think I'd miss it if it was gone. So I'll have to talk to my husband, see when he's going to be home, because we'll have to work on taking it out together because the glass has to come off the back. And like I said, the shelves in it are, probably 1/2-inch thick pieces of glass. They're pretty big and heavy. We got it in the house with the help of our neighbor, but it was a lot of work. So, like I said, I don't think I'll miss it because I do have the other china cabinet. And I can still use that to put, holiday decorations and stuff in. So we'll see. I've got time. Zachary's not due to get out of the military until late this year. So I've got a little while to work on getting things. Ow, cat bit my leg. Getting things down, downsizing and just better storage solutions. But I want to make sure that, I know me. I'll wait till the last minute to get everything done, and he'll be telling me he's coming home, and it looks just like this. So I've got to keep myself on track. So if I start working on it now and it's done by the time he gets home, I'll be glad for that. So we'll see. Okay, cleaned off. I haven't fixed it to make it. This is stuff that has to go elsewhere. Closet, excuse the shadow. is done. Sheets, extra sheets, blankets, comforters. Piper uses a down comforter, so she just has covers. So she doesn't have near as much like I do. Extra curtains, extra pillowcases, some pictures, some of Piper's Squishmallows. I gotta get the twins Letterman jackets put in storage, and then just a few extra things over here. So all in all, it's good. And then this is the pile of sheets and stuff I'm gonna give my mom since they don't fit my bed anymore. And here we are at the end of the weekend. Everything has been done. I want to thank you all so much for being here, for watching the video, subscribing, and your comments. As always, I love talking to you guys, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. I will talk to you all real soon. Bye now.